Alright, now time to review the bagged version that I got 2 years earlier before I got the Helix. So this is my Bissell PowerForce. This machine needs no introduction among Bissell collectors. And I know you're probably gonna comment on the gash there. I don't know how that happened, but I don't like it. Anyway, moving on. Lots of Bissell collectors, even though it's not super collectible, it's liked among them. Anyway, bottom up. And before I get into that, this base is not original. I found a 1739 that wasn't in as good condition, but I'll tell you what was wrong with the base in a second. Okay, so 5 height adjustments. So we got bare floor, low carpet, medium high, and high carpet. For this one, I don't know why, but it likes to be on this setting, medium high. Anyway, I'm gonna let you know why I replaced the entire base, because it was pretty junk. So none of this down here is original. So this right here, the original base was warped. Yeah. This base was cracked. Height adjustment wheels were broken, or at least the clip here was. And bristles kept falling out of the brush roll. So yeah. This entire thing isn't original, but the rest of the machine is. Anyway, we got the bag door. It's kind of got a crappy bag in it, because it's when I would put crappy bags, but I'm not going to put a new one into this one, because that'd be a waste. But yeah, it's got a great value bag in it, and it's got a filter down there. Maybe I should clean it out, I don't know. Either way. And yeah, this back door is kind of dusty. And then it's got a latch where you press in, and I don't know why it's like that, but on the side, we have your pretty useful extension wand and a very useful, crevice tool. And I have multiple of these crevice tools on my older machines, but they, yes, so I have a bunch of these longer crevice tools that work on my older machines, because they're closest what I had. But yeah, that just stores back on like that. And like I said, don't know how to do a YouTube video. So on the back, we have the hose, and the hose finally is pretty good compared to the other two that I reviewed today. If I can get this off, it's hard to do one-handed. But this is the hose, and it's kinked after sitting in the clip for a while. And hopefully it doesn't, like, whatever, tip over. So that just sits back on there like that. Cord clip, I don't really use it that much. Got your handle release. If you kick it twice, it does that. I forgot to mention with the Helix that I reviewed earlier. Got your power switch. I might have said that, my bad. We have your hose, or lower hose, and the cord mount. And people complain about these sticking out, but I wouldn't mind if you want to use this commercially. You can get the older ones, the Sanitaire SL4110A and the Bissell Big Green Commercial, BGU 1451T. I have the consumer version, but I don't have those specific ones. And yeah, we got our dusting brush, which, just like the other one, too stiff for dusting, but perfect for upholstery. And okay, it's on there correctly. And then the hose, which is twist and snap. I'm not gonna, because it's kind of hard to do it one-handed. This will focus. There we go. Made in China. So this is before, I guess, they switched production to Vietnam. At least they don't do it in China anymore. But this one is unfortunately made in China. 8 amps, 1739. Manufactured on the 97th day of 2021. So this is about 5 years old. So that would be April 7th, 2021. And your cord, which is 23 feet, but yeah, it gets the job done. Wish it did have a longer cord, because the older versions had 25 feet cords. So yeah, let's turn this on. And yeah, so this entire base is original, which it's kind of cool and it's kind of not cool. I still have the original base on another machine that is my dad's 1739, but I will show that maybe later in a video, and this is my last video of the day. So here we go. So yeah, tomorrow is when machines, please ignore the bird, I'm so sorry. But tomorrow is when machines will start to get interesting. Tomorrow I'm going to review my Bissell Powerlifter, and then I'm going to do my Hoover Tempo and my Hoover Wind Tunnel Deluxe tomorrow, and that'll be my 3 videos of the day tomorrow. Then it'll get super interesting with the Bissells. So please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.